This leading to you re-signing, and why was it so easy for you?
Yeah, I guess for me, as some people may know, I was always Port supporter growing up. So grew up in Adelaide, grew up only 2 minutes away from the club. So it was always wanted to stay here. So it was pretty easy for me.
Yeah, for me, obviously contracted for next year, but when the club approached, it's a pretty easy decision. They've helped me a lot through some stuff, and it's a pretty simple decision once they come.
They feel like family to you now, Todd. I mean, you've been well documented how tough it's been for you.
Yeah, they're pretty close. Got a pretty good connection with a lot of guys at the club. Kenny especially, he's helped me through a lot of stuff. He's given me some time off when I need it and stuff like that. So pretty close with a lot of people there.
And Paddy as well. And Paddy's almost like another father figure for you.
Yeah, Paddy. Ever since Dad, me and Paddy grew pretty close. So I guess you can call him a father figure. I lean on him a bit. Go to him whenever I want. Catch up with him for coffees and stuff like that. So yeah.
You're getting his ear, and so make sure you hang around next year.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Were you ever tempted to put it off until next year, or until you're in that final year?
No, I wasn't personally. As I said, pretty simple decision once they come to me. As I said, it feels like family here, and I love Adelaide.
What about you, Pete? A bit of chat that other clubs have come searching for ruckman, and your name came up a bit. Was that anything that came across your mind at all?
Not really. I guess for me, it was just as I said, being from Adelaide, I want to stay with my family and stuff. So, and then obviously they've shown faith in me this is my third year, so 3 years to keep me on a rookie list. So I sort of coming to my straps now this year. Found a bit of form in the sample and played a couple of games. So I want to stay faithful to them, and always wanted to stay here.
Were you aware of that interest from outside, either through a manager or just reading about yourself?
Not really. I sort of read a little bit of it, but I didn't even know about it myself. So it's it was never really thought about it too much.
Pete, I'm sure the market would have been big for you. Someone said there were 16 clubs. If obviously young ruckman with your potential, you would have been hot property. Was it just the fact you going for Port as much as anything that you wanted to stay here? Because obviously, interest from outside, and also the fact there's quite a few ruckmen here already. How big a risk is that for you to stay here? And what made you really stay?
As I said before, the main reason I wanted to stay was obviously family and stuff. And then I think there's still an opportunity, whether I'm playing forward or in the ruck, to play at AFL level. I just love the club. Could never say a bad word about them. So I didn't really. There wasn't too much from my manager or anything about other clubs or anything like that. So
you backed yourself in to get a lead ruck role here or as a forward? Because some clubs like Essendon, for example, have basically no one. You roll the dice on sort of competition part of it all? Yeah,
I think that's actually helped me a bit, having that competition there. So you can actually, no one can become complacent, and you just have to keep working hard to actually earn your spot, rather than just going to a club where you don't, maybe if they don't have a ruckman, you don't actually earn your spot, and you just, I'd rather actually earn to be able to play.
Was there a time you thought you might not be in this position? Obviously missed the main draft. Rookie listed, hadn't played until this year.
Yeah, definitely. That's another reason why I wanted to stay, the faith that Porter showed to me. I didn't really play well last year in the SANFL, and they could easily have sort of parted ways last year, but they showed faith and gave me an extra year, and I'm so happy, over the moon to sign a 3-year.
Is it how well you've played this year, or did you always know you had it in you and you just needed to let loose?
Yeah, I sort of always knew I had it in me. It was just to fix a few things up, just my professionalism has sort of let me down in the past, so I reckon I've got that under control this year, and it's helped me in huge ways.
What are you thinking in pre-season when they bring over Scotty Lycett? You've already got Paddy Ryder in front of you, Billy Frampton's right there neck and neck with him. What are you thinking in pre-season about what's going to happen to you in 2019?
Obviously it's a bit daunting at first, because you think, geez, I've got all these players ahead of me. I think it just made me realise, I've got an opportunity this year, and trying to work towards getting a game, I guess. So it made me work harder, I thought.
What is that professionalism that you talked about? Because Kenny's mentioned it as well, about there was just a bit of something changed in the off season. What did you do differently? What have you been doing differently?
For me, it was probably the biggest thing for me was I moved out of home at the start of the year. Moved out with Billy Frampton, so that's just sort of made me grow up, as it does for everyone, I guess. So, and then also just like my body prep stuff, so getting my body right for games. In the past, past 2 years, I've sort of had a couple of niggles, so I think I haven't really had any problems with injuries this year. So that's gave me a good pre-season and into the season. It's been good.
Pete, what was the moment like when you sort of took over the ruck role and you were given a chance and Lysett was dropped? Is that a boost for your confidence?
Yeah, definitely. It's awesome to be able to lead the ruck on the weekend. Sort of dream come true. I didn't expect it from the position I was in last year. So yeah, I think I've worked pretty hard this year and I'm pretty proud of what I've done.
And Tony, you touched on it earlier, obviously, with the tough family situation you've had. Was there any temptation to move elsewhere, given that situation?
Nah, not for me. I'm from a little country town, so even if I went back to Melbourne, it's still 4 hours away. So yeah, my family love coming over to Adelaide. I love Adelaide, and yeah, no real temptation at all.
As you said, a lot of the playing group in the club, is that a bit like a family for you now as well?
Yeah, it was. Probably my first year, I was that little shy kid. Probably didn't have as many connections as I wanted, and yeah, went through a few things. And when I come back, the boys, they all got around me. Got close with a lot more players and a lot more coaches, and yeah, now I consider them family, and yeah, they're all pretty easy to go to and have a chat to.
How did you enjoy the weekend? I imagine that would have almost been a bit of a relief to perform that way in the AFL.
Yeah, it was a bit of a relief. It's probably the most nervous I've been for a little bit before a game. Obviously dropping last set and sort of bringing a few forwards back in, it was a little bit daunting, but yeah, Kenny's always had a bit of faith in me, and yeah, to perform on the weekend it was good, and hopefully we can keep going forward for the next few weeks.
Do you think you'd be as nervous again this week? Do you feel like does a game like that give you a bit of confidence back?
Yeah, it did. Probably had a bit of a form slump through the middle of the year. Wasn't hitting the scoreboard as much as I wanted. I was still working pretty hard and doing all that stuff. So coaches and Kenny, they just said keep working hard and we'll come back. And last couple of weeks I've hit the scoreboard again, and yes, had a lot of fun with it.
So how much is Kenny's faith in you, which has been very public? How much he rates you as a footballer? How much has that helped with your confidence and moving forward?
Yeah, a lot. Obviously, end of my first year, I got a couple of games at the back end, and then started last year, played the first 4, and then I had a few things to deal with. But Kenny always says that he loves the way I play, he loves the stuff I create. So if I can just get the basics, like working hard and keep pushing to the next contest, and he said the more contests you're in, the more contests you can win. So yeah, I guess that faith really gives me confidence, and yeah, just try to work hard and get involved a bit more.
Well, Adelaide's made a deliberate decision to back this year. What's it like here at the club now? Does that kind of help that there's a lot of young players like yourself that have re-signed?
Yeah, I think especially in the forward line, we've got Connor and Zach, and obviously X has re-signed as well. So I know down in the forward line there's a lot of energy. There's a bit of youth and there's a bit of old in there with Robbie and Dicko. So yeah, I loved it on the weekend playing with them again. It was a lot of fun. I don't know about.
Yeah, I just reckon the energy is pretty good, and there's a good balance now of good young players and sort of other players getting a bit to their later ends of the career. So it's good.
Really nice young list, aren't you?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, and it's, as me and Toddy said, like just the energy around the club. I think it's been good, and it's just a bit refreshing. It's nice.
So you said, obviously Ken means a lot to you. Does any sort of speculation about his future unsettle you at all? Do you pay attention to it at all?
I try not to pay too much attention. I love Kenny as a coach, as a person. As I said, he's helped me through a lot of things, so yeah, I'll back him 100%.
Hey, Tom, with your game, is it judged solely on the goals you kick, or is it more about the other things you're doing, to tackle pressure or getting the contest and bringing the ball to the ground with small forwards?
Probably when I went through that form slump, I probably had it on myself that I wasn't hitting the scoreboard, but the coaches really reiterated to me that you're still working hard, you're still getting the contest and providing pressure for us. You're still a pretty good marking target down the line and stuff like that. So that sort of gave me a bit of confidence that I don't have to kick 2 or 3 goals a game to get a game. So yeah.
So how frustrating was that in the sample? Like when the goals weren't coming, you're trying to work out what I need to do to get back in the football I'm capable of?
Yeah, early on in the sample I was playing a little bit deeper, so I didn't really have as many opportunities. The last probably 4 or 5 weeks I've pushed up the ground a bit more and got involved a bit more and got the confidence back up. And then, last couple of weeks I've hit the scoreboard again and had a lot of fun.
What does the future look like for you positionally? I think I've never seen you forward in AFL level, but you play a little bit behind the ball in the sample. Where do you go? Where can you go?
I think I like playing forward more, obviously kicking goals and creating opportunities for others is what I like doing. But yeah, if Kenny needs a plug, I guess you can call it, behind the ball. I went behind the ball on the weekend for the last 5 minutes and just to play loose down there and just wherever Kenny needs me, I guess.
With like comparisons, can you sort of learn a bit from like a Justin Westhoff type in that regard?
Yeah, I think so. I know when I got the call on the weekend to go behind the ball, I went straight out to Hoff, so he just sort of directed me and said a few things that I can do, and he's pretty wise man to lean on.
So you touched on your relationship with Paddy before. Do you worry a little bit that the man next to you re-signing makes it harder for him to be here this year?
Not really. Sort of out of my control. Even if he does leave, I'll still keep in touch with him. I'll still catch up with him. So, whatever he does, he will do best for him and his family. And yeah.
Okay, there's a lot of boys similar to you. Can you all fit into the one team, Billy?
Yeah, I think so. As I said earlier, it's nice to have that competition, and just makes us work harder, I think. So, like on the weekend we had me and Paddy in the team, and I think that worked pretty well. So you can definitely have two, and then it just makes it harder. No one can get complacent and just makes each other push harder for spots, I think. So it's nice.
On a separate note, crowd numbers have been down a little bit here at Adelaide Oval this season. Do you guys have any reason as to why that would be?
I'm not sure. Obviously, winning probably helps the crowd come. Hopefully we can keep winning these last couple of games and get a few more bigger crowds back to Adelaide Oval, because the games that I've played here, especially I remember the elimination final in my first year in 2017 against Eagles was crazy loud, and hopefully we can get back to that pretty soon.
How did Ollie look out there this morning?
Yeah, he trained well. He's always been that big bull and crashes through packs and contests, so I think he put his hand up. I think he trained fully, so but have to wait for selection.
Thank you.
Thanks.